Hello, Year 2, and welcome to Wednesday's reading lesson. I've got 3 lessons for you this week. The first lesson, as always, is making sure we learn 5 new words. And there will be times, I know, where you may know the word already. So really just reinforce it if you already know it and make sure you're using it in your own writing. So let's start by sharing the screen. So this is our book. Who is the author of this book? Who is the author? We know it's called Riding the Waves, but who is the author? Well done. It's Anthony McGowan. Well done. And what do you think this book may be about? What do you think this book might be about? Feel free to pause, have a think, or tell me now through the computer. Well done. Lots of different ideas I heard there. Some people talking about a surfing adventure. Maybe it's an adventure about where's a wave trying to get away from a shark. But I think what we know is a lot of it might take place on water. Why? Because of the pictures, there's someone surfing. And 2, it's called Riding the Waves. So really, really well done. So the title of the book is Riding the Waves. Before we play jump in, 5 words are going to appear where we have to know what they mean. Let me share those words now. So we have got, first word is grinned. I say it, you say it. Grinned. Grinned. And what grinned means is just a wide smile. And you can see this monkey here with a wide smile. This monkey is grinning. This monkey is grinning. Okay. And the next word is grumbled. 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 And when you're grumbling about something, to grumble, it means to complain about something. Mr. Wernick was grumbling that his coffee had gone cold. Okay, I was complaining that my coffee had gone cold. Year 2 were grumbling when the PE lesson ended. They were complaining that PE went too quickly this week. Okay, when you grumble, it is to complain. Our third word, and you can see here Mr. Grumble, okay, from the Mr. Men series. I wonder what he always does. What do you think Mr. Grumble might always do? You're right, he might always complain. Our third word is campsite. Campsite? Campsite. Well done. And a campsite is just a place for camping. Camping where you pitch up your tent and you sleep under, a bit more outside, even though you've got covering. But a campsite is a place where lots of people might go to build their tent together. Or it might be a little area where you put your tent, make a fire, and you can see a little bit of a campsite here with the tent, the trees, normally in a more outdoorsy type place, maybe in the countryside or near the beach. There is our campsite. Okay. Our fourth word is jealous. 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 And what we say when someone is being jealous is to want what someone else has. Okay. We all experience jealousy sometimes. Okay. We might get maybe a little bit jealous that your friend has a new football kit. Maybe you get jealous when your big sister gets a little bit more pizza. Why are you jealous? Because you want what they have. Okay, it's a human emotion. Okay, I am jealous. It's an adjective. Okay, to be jealous of something. In real life, when we get jealous, we must always remember what we have. Okay, because sometimes people will always have little things you want, but I'm sure you have lots of great things anyway. So one more time, jealous. Well done. And our final word is collapsed. 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 And to collapse means to fall down. Okay. The building collapsed in the earthquake. The building fell down in the earthquake. All right. Mr. Wernick collapsed to the floor in shock when he realized there was no coffee in the staff room. He collapsed. Collapse just means to fall down. And you can see this person here has collapsed to the floor. So they are our words today. And our activity today is going to be based around these words. Let's run through them that time. I say, you say it. Grinned. Grumbled. Campsite. Jealous. Collapsed. There we are. Feel free to do these actions. Do the actions with me. Grinned. Mr. Wernick's weird smile. Grumbled. Complaining. Grumbled. Campsite. Jealous. And collapsed. Be careful. Don't actually collapse, obviously. Don't actually fall down. Anyway, well done. Now what we're going to do, MIT, is play. MIT Year 2 is play Jump In. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I would like you to pause, as always, when I stop at a word. Let me share the book. Hopefully now you can see the front cover, Riding with Waves. I've got the original text here. First edition, Riding with Waves. How lucky am I? Here we go. Who's in the story? Max, Tiger, Tiger's mum, Tiger's dad, Toby, Tiger's brother, and a jellyfish. We won't come on to the jellyfish part of this lesson, mate. Chapter 1. We're off. Right, everyone. In you get, said Dad, opening the car door. I'll make it a little bit bigger, actually. We'll start again. I want to make it a little bit bigger because I'm a bit worried you would not be able to see that. Let's try again. Chapter 1. We're off. Right, everyone. In you get, said Dad, opening the car door. Seatbelts on, said Mum. Tiger and his family were going to the seaside for a week. Tiger had been doing well at school, so he was allowed to bring one friend. It was a hard choice, but in the end he picked Max. Guess what? Said Tiger. We'll be camping. Excellent, grinned Max. Did you get it right? It was a long drive to the seaside. Toby and Tiger argued all the way. They argued about what music to listen to. They argued about what games to play. They argued about whose turn it was to read the comic. Very bickery brothers here. Reminds me of my childhood. Finally, they reached the campsite. Where's the sea? Asked Toby. Not far, smiled Mum. There's a nice walk to the beach. Let's put the tents up and then go and have a look. The exercise will do us all good after that long drive, said Dad. It took them ages to put up the tents. Toby had to share a big tent with his Mum and Dad. Max and Tiger had a tent to themselves. Toby was jealous that Max and Tiger had their own tent. He pulled their tent pegs out and then the tent collapsed. The tent fell down. And we can see here, Toby was jealous. Toby wanted what Max and Tiger had. Next page. Max and Tiger put up their tent again. Hurry up, you two, said Dad. We'll see you down at the beach, said Mum. Just follow the path. You can't get lost. Toby is so annoying, grumbled Tiger. Max pulled out something from deep down in his rucksack. and let you guys, I'm going to let you finish off the last bit here. So everybody read from here now to the end here. Well done. This might cheer you up, he said. Brilliant. You brought the micro buggy, exclaimed Tiger. Let's take a ride. And that's where we will pause this reading of the book. So let me share my screen again. So tomorrow and the next day we'll be answering some comprehension questions. But what we're going to do now is make sure we've understood our new words. So on your worksheet, you have got the 5 words with the 5 definitions. Definition just means what the word means. What you will need to do now is draw a nice, beautiful line from the correct word to the correct definition. Let me help you with one. Let me model one for you now. So I need to draw a line from grinned to the correct definition. So grinned means to complain about something. I don't think so. To want what someone else has. Grinned. No, don't think so. A place where people camp. That's not grinned. To fall down. I grinned down the stairs. Don't think so. A wide smile. That's the one. I grinned when I saw the ice cream van. I grinned when I saw the ice cream van. And that's all you are doing. Once you have finished that, the extension is to use each word in a sentence. Now, if you don't have a book, there is a box on the bottom of the worksheet which allows you to put one into a sentence. I might say, could be, Mr. Wernick was jealous of how Manchester City were doing in the league. It might be, Mr. Wernick collapsed when he realised there was no coffee left in the staff room. It might be, Mr. Wernick needed a holiday, so he went to his favourite campsite and pitched up his tent. That's what you're to do. If you don't have paper, you can write one in here. If you do have a book, you can write your own. You can write your own. Anyway, the best of luck, and we look forward to seeing your work on Seesaw. Keep being brilliant. Bye-bye.